Hey yo, what up? What up? It's Lamech with Selah Sports TV back at it again. Cheer. Well, grand opening, grand closing. Baltimore Ravens took a loss to the Kansas City Chiefs in the AFC Championship at home in Baltimore. Let's talk about it. Very interesting game. Very, very, very interesting game. There's so many things that happened in this game and so many things that didn't happen. Um, almost, I would almost say the game, it was like different games within the game, right? Um, Ravens came out. They came out. Chiefs gave them the ball first. I just knew that the Ravens would come out tight, right? I knew Lamar Jackson would come out tight, getting the ball first. I just did not feel that he was gonna get the ball and just steamroll, just start, slinging it downfield, getting first downs first. I didn't feel like he would come out hot. I felt like he would come out tight, right? And they did. It came out very tight. I thought the play calling in and of itself was very tight. But we're gonna talk about that shit later. But yeah. So Ravens didn't do anything on the first drive. And the Chiefs did. Chiefs got the ball, and Patrick Mahomes was pretty much perfect on his first couple of drives, right? His first couple of drives, Patrick Mahomes, he was pretty much perfect on those drives, and he was pretty much going to Travis Kelce exclusively, right? I believe Travis Kelce had something like 10 catches in the first half, right? 10 catches in the first half. Remember that number. So, lots of most of it was a lot of dink and dunks, picking up. But he picked up a lot of key for third downs. Travis Kelce picked up a lot of key third downs, and the touchdown pass was absolutely beautiful. I can't even lie, right? The way he threw that is nothing that Kyle Hamilton could have done. Kyle Hamilton was all over him, but where he threw the ball, Hamilton nobody has eyes in the back of their head, right? So shout out to Travis Kelce. But Kyle Hamilton had a monster game. I think he had some like 10 or 11 tackles. He was up there, right? He was all over the fucking place. And so yeah, Patrick Mahomes, they came out hot, and I'm thinking like shit, we're gonna have to put some points on the board, because they look like their offense is clicking. That's what I'm thinking at the time. So then we get the strip sack. They get the strip fumble, right? And we lose the ball. And actually no, I take that back. We go and we get the deep pass to Zay, and the Ravens cut the lead to 14-7, but it just did not feel like we were settled in the offense. And that's going to be the theme probably of this game. So the theme of this video, right? Because I just never felt like the Ravens got settled down in the offense. And you know why we didn't? We none of us, all of us feel the same way. You know why we feel the same way? It's because they weren't settled in the offense. You know how we know? Because they didn't even run the fucking ball. Nothing says panic like ditching your run game. Ditching your run game in the playoffs, that's an old, like, everybody knows what that is. You panicked. You panicked. You panicked so much that you went away from that team's weakness, which is having the ball ran down their goddamn throat. You panicked so much you didn't even do that. I get it. They came out 14-0. You get kind of shell shocked from that point on, but once you cut it to 14-7, it's a game, even when it's 17-7. It's a ball game. You got to snap out of it. The running game was there every time. Every time we did run, the few times the Ravens running backs got 6 carries in this game. 6. And that's Kansas City Chiefs' weakness. The run. Gus Edwards got 3 carries. Justice Hill got 3 carries. And then to make the shit even dumber, Zay Flowers got 2 carries. So your wide receiver got just as many carries as your fucking running backs. Bad play. Bad game for Todd Monken. And I'm not one of these people, oh, you got to fire him. You got to replace him. No, that's not how it works. You can say it's a bad fucking game and we can't do this again, right? You get better from it. You get somebody else, then what? They're going to bring their offense. Now Lamar Jackson got to learn a whole new offense all over again. Like, no. It can't be fire this guy. Like, some of y'all motherfuckers crazy, man. Like, a few hours ago, y'all was worried about him getting a head coaching job with the other team. Damn, I hope we can keep him. You lose the game, now let's fire him. That's where society is right now. But I can't say it was a bad job of play calling today. Right. As for Mike McDonald, I thought he did a superb job. Basically shut the Chiefs down. From the midway point of the second quarter on, the Chiefs did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. Now their defense, they weren't able to come up with the turnovers, and that's kind of been. I mean, we could say that going back to last week, like no turnovers. So we didn't get the defense. Something that we feasted on in the regular season, getting those turnovers, didn't do it in the postseason. But turnovers, I mean, the other team has to cooperate in you getting a turnover. If they don't turn it over, you don't get the turnover. That's how it works, right? That's how it works. But it is notable to it's wise to note that we didn't get those turnovers in the playoffs, right? I mean, if you want to count turnover on downs, okay, that's fine. But that's not, you know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about strip sacks, fumble, interceptions, turnovers. The kind that change games. I'm talking about those kind. Right? Very brutal game to watch. And we're gonna talk about all facets of this thing. Right. We're gonna talk about all facets of it. I thought the officiating in this game was horrendous. And I'm not one of these people that do that. I'm not one of these people that say, "Oh, we lost the game, so it's got to be the refs." No, I'm not. That's not how I move. Why? Because my whole thing is control your controllables, right? Like when if I'm playing sports, I can't control the ref. Only thing I can control is myself. So if I'm worried about the ref and worried about this, then I'm already not focused, right? But the refs did a shit job. I thought they um definitely were a pro Kansas City Chiefs group of refs. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, it's like, and don't worry, I have plenty of criticism for the Ravens that we're gonna get to. So don't think this is excuses, because it's not. This is me putting everything on the table. If you don't like the order in which I'm doing it, then maybe I don't know what to tell you. But this is me putting everything about this game out there, and this is the chapter where I'm talking about the referees. Um, Games like this, it kind of seems as though one team has to be perfect and play a perfect little neat, tidy little game, right, and win, and the other team can play physical, they can taunt, they can play nasty, whatever. I won't say dirty. I don't think they played dirty, right? Both teams doing the same thing, but one team is being penalized and called for it. I mean, there's a play where Roquan Smith makes a fucking tackle like a linebacker is supposed to. He tackled somebody. I think it might have been Kelsey. It might have been someone else, Pacheco. But either way, Roquan Smith made the tackle and then was walking back to the huddle. Travis Kelsey the whole time is like taunting him, getting in his face, pushing him. The whole fucking time in front of the referees, they do nothing. Roquan Smith turns around and said, "Man, get the fuck out of me, man. What the fuck?" Still no flag. Whole thing instigated by Travis Kelsey. So now Kelsey's still going. He's still going on and on. Then Van Hoy comes out of nowhere and gets in his fucking face, and they throw a flag on Van Hoy immediately. See, some of this shit just look funny in the light. That type of shit, it looks funny in the light. You heard me say how Patrick Mahomes came out. He came out guns blazing. Those first two drives were spectacular. Right? We're going to get into those first two drives again, but they were. But Travis Kelsey basically was antagonizing the whole fucking time. And as soon as you respond, when you respond to it, that's when you get flagged. Now, we all know that that's the case. I'm not fucking green, right? I know that you got to be a little savvy in certain moments. I get that. My issue with this particular play is that Kelsey was acting out in front of everybody. Usually, it's the guy does something, the referee, nobody sees it, right? It's sneaky. And then you respond and you get flagged. All right, we get that. No. Travis Kelsey instigated this shit in front of the referees, in front of the commentators, in front of the spectators, in front of everybody. And they flagged the guy for responding to him. That was weird to me. That was weird to me. So, fine. I thought the defense tightened down on Kansas City real good. After those first couple drives, and call me crazy, but as soon as they started bringing pressure, that's when everything changed. Those first two drives, they were just sitting back, letting Mahomes just cut them up. And to me, the adjustment got to come fast. Like, once you see that in the first, now, I'm not gonna. This is a little nitpicky, right? This is a little nitpicky because, like I said, overall the defense did enough to deliver the game to us. The defense did its job, but I am being nitpicky right now. I am. And if you'd have brought some of that pressure earlier, maybe they don't get that second touchdown, right? Maybe we force a turnover. You just don't know. I'm not with spotting the team 14. I'm not with that. You spot a team 14, You know Lamar Jackson gets jittery sometimes. You put him down 14 points, he like that does him no favors. Again, I get it. I'm being nitpicky. Now, elephant in the room, the offense. I thought um I thought it was an absolutely horrible, what word can I use? It was horrendous. It was a horrendous job from top to bottom by the offense. And that means Todd Monken on down. I thought Zay Flowers had a spectacular game. I'm not gonna get on him for the. I don't get on him for the fumble. I don't. I wish he would have covered the ball up a little bit more, but I saw what he was trying to. You saw the play he was trying. He was trying to dive in the fucking end zone. He was diving head first into the fucking end zone. It's not like he was playing it safe. It's not like Zay Flowers left it all out there on the field. Zay Flowers made got called for a taunting call. Strangely, right? He gets called for taunting. Why? Because he stood over the guy and spin the ball. Now we got a new rule. You see that? You can't stand over the guy and spin the ball now. Now that's automatic taunting. I've seen that done so many fucking times. But today it's taunting. Unbelievable. Today, that's taunting. Now, by the letter of the rule, is it taunting? Yeah, probably. But shit, let's not do that because you a lot of stuff is taunting. That whole first half, Travis Kelce was taunting. But in the second half, taunting became a problem. Taunting is like no taunting. So that was bullshit. But I just gotta say this, and a lot of people ain't gonna like it. Lamar Jackson didn't play a good game today. Lamar Jackson did not play a good game today at all. That first half was pretty bad. Pretty bad. And I'm not even blaming him for the fumble. For him getting that was his blind side. Like he can't see that. Stanley gave up that sack. I'm not blaming him. I'm taking that out of the equation. Aside from that, I didn't think he played well. You got to get to a point where you call the play. You call the fucking play, right? Got to get to a point where you call the fucking play and you go run the fucking play. I've been talking about this all year and telling and just saying beware of this shit. You know what that's called? Hero ball. And he might not be thinking he's trying to be a hero, but that's what it is. Like when you got to play, you go in the huddle, call the play. All right, I'm gonna take a 3-step drop, and then whatever the play is, and the play calls you to take a 3-step drop and get the ball out. You gotta do that. That's what you gotta do. You can't call that play and then say hike, and then you got guys running expecting the ball to come out, but you holding on to it. It's a mental thing. And I know nobody's saying, people don't want to say it. And it ain't got nothing to do with intelligence. It's not about intelligence. He is not, when the game gets tight, especially after he fumbles in the game, he shells the fuck up. He doesn't like to throw the ball after he's turned it over. Also, when the game is very tight, he tightens up. He tightens up. Now, just because he tightens up don't mean it don't necessarily mean good things for the opposition, right? A lot of time he tighten up and like the pressure creates diamonds. He does some special things. Yesterday wasn't one of those. Now that the interception in the end zone, the decision to throw that ball, I get it. He's like, this guy, I'm gonna give him a chance. I ain't gave him a chance to make a play all game. I'm gonna give Likely a chance to go up and make a play. That don't make it a good decision. That just means I understand it. But regarding that play, Likely got fucking tackled with the ball in the air coming towards him. He got tackled. And the other guy intercepted it. Like, if they're gonna call games like this, what are we even like? What is this? And I haven't seen no other games called this way. I haven't seen no other games called this way. Look, the Chiefs defense played spectacular. They did a great job. I thought the Ravens made it very easy for them by not running. They played toward the Chiefs' strengths when they really didn't have to. Right? But it's a lesson learned. I don't think it's a thing where you're gonna see all types of shit where you're gonna see all types of wacky shit. You're gonna hear how Lamar Jackson can't do this and can't do that, but Josh Allen is great. And I like Josh Allen. Like I like him, right? You're gonna hear how great Patrick Mahomes is. I just gotta say this, man. It just seems like real quick, and I mean like bam, like that. The media and everybody else has already replaced like the whole Tom Brady and Belichick dynamic with Mahomes and Andy Reid. Now they're like the new unbeatable head coach and quarterback type shit. Like, why do we need these archetypes? Mahomes is not Brady. Like, y'all, people already talking about Mahomes. He's in the GOAT conversation. Like, that's ridiculous. That's ridiculous that people think like that. But, today, Mahomes didn't have a great game, but he did enough to win. He did enough to win. Even the plays, so many plays where he was close to getting sacked, just like he does all the other times. He has a great pocket presence to get away from danger. Great pocket presence. And he's just fast enough where he can get away. So I get it. I mean, that's champion football. That's how champions win. You come in, you start fast, you get a jump on the team, you get the refs on your side a little bit, right? And the other team turned the ball over. That was my key to victory before the game. We can't turn the ball over. We turn the ball over, you can lose. Those are the games you lose. So hey, it is what it is. We didn't get them this time. The Chiefs will be going on to the Super Bowl, and we'll see what happens. This will probably be my last football video. Well, I don't know. Maybe another Ravens video or a few more, but you won't be seeing them like in the off season. I don't. No, we got other stuff to talk about. Even though boxing is pissing me off, right? Boxing is like really, really, really pissed me off. So we'll see. We'll see. We'll do something, right? Anyway, if you like the video, go ahead and stretch the ball out over the end zone, and then bang off on the like button. Peace.